Hey there, this is a really important video. Why? Because I'm about to give you some information that can save you a whole bunch of time and effort, possibly a whole bunch of money. And it's about Google. You see, I was hacked recently. My Google account was compromised, and once they get your Google account, I've been saving all these passwords in my Gmail and my Google account for years. And so once they got that, they had access to my bank, they had access to my Social Security, they had access to my PayPal account, they had access to everything, and they hacked the hell out of me. It's been really difficult, and I haven't, and I probably will never recover my prior YouTube channel where I had 52,000 subscribers, but no longer I can't access that channel anymore. Don't let that happen to you. Here's a step that you should take. Everybody listening to this video should take this step, and it involves Google recovery codes, or Google backup codes, if you will. So go to Google, do a search on Google recovery codes, and you'll get something like this as shown in the screen here. And follow those directions and get your Google recovery codes, and once you've got them, put them in someplace safe where nobody can get at them, but that you can get at them. And if someone hacks your account, you can always enter one of the recovery codes, and boom, you're back in business. Of course, then you're going to have to change all your passwords and all that sorts of stuff. But it's so important, and there's no excuse. I just didn't know. No one ever told me that. So I want to tell you to protect yourself, because if they get your Google account, you're in deep trouble. There's a couple other things you can do. I know I started a whole new Google account. Yeah, I'm starting from scratch, and I started this whole new Google account. Now I no longer save passwords in my Google account. I have another password manager. I use something called Bitwarden, but you know, there's plenty of them on the market. Get one of those, and then if your Google account is somehow hacked and compromised for the period before you recover it, they've got access to all of that stuff, and so it's still very dangerous. So I would suggest getting an external kind of an app on your computer that manages your passwords for you. The other thing is, there are things that are, malware filters, so to speak. I use something called Malwarebytes, but again, I'm not endorsing it. There's plenty of those kind of things out there. Get one of those kind of malware processing apps. And what that happens is, if you click on a link and you start to go to a place where there's malware, Trojan horses, that kind of thing, it will protect you, and it'll say, hey, hold on, Sparky, don't go there. I wish I had done that before I had been hacked. And the other thing is, a lot of those contain something called a VPN. That's a virtual private network. You see, when you're on the internet without a VPN, you're exposed, because what is called your IP address, or your internet protocol address, is out there, and if someone gets control of that, they can do all sorts of things to your PC without you even knowing that it's going on. So get a VPN, I would suggest. So that will help you a great deal. So what I would recommend is the first thing, and the most important thing, and the easiest thing to do, is to get your Google backup codes, or your Google recovery codes. Please do that. Had I done that, I would have been able to save myself a whole bunch of time, effort, energy, and a whole bunch of anxiety. So don't let that happen to you. Also consider getting a password manager. Consider using some sort of malware detector with a VPN, or virtual private network. And just think about it. Be so careful online. The more public you are, the more vulnerable you are. I just didn't realize how vulnerable I was, and I also thought, hey, that happens to other people, never happens to me. Well, it happened to me, and it subjected me to unbelievable amount of anxiety, and I've been working for 3 weeks, like 12, 15-hour days, just trying to recover from this mess. Don't let that happen to you. Please get your Google backup codes. And so, one more thing. So I'm starting over from scratch on YouTube. I had over 52,000 subscribers. I'm starting from basically nothing. So please, if you can, I would really greatly appreciate you going to my new YouTube channel and subscribing it. So it's youtube.com/@ Paulette Jones Talks. That's the new one. And you're going to see this video up there, and you're going to see a lot of other familiar videos, and I'm going to be posting a lot of new content. So please, if you have a minute, go on over to YouTube, search for my channel, Paulette Jones Talks, and I would be so grateful and so appreciative. But if you do nothing else out of this video, please, please, please get your Google recovery codes. Thank you, and I wish you luck online. Be careful what you do online, because somebody's always watching. God bless. Thank you.